intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The throw. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. It's real win. It's Adams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
So not only does he get his first completion of the game, and that's great, but probably a good way to start this game, just to be able to settle into the game and start to be able to go out there and make plays for this offense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hale. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, but you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
If nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. A handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. That's caught. It's Hudson. And they'll get him down that time. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Grabbed by the receiver. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Russell bringing pressure. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Takes the toss, heads to his right. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Lagway. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Looking to pass. It's Russell. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Snap to the back. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And that one straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. He's swarmed by the defense.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. He hands it to the back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
That's reeled in. It's Hudson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
With the catch, it's Baxter. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. On the run, it's Baxter. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll be brought down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Hale. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Now they begin at the 39. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's leg way. He lets it go. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Russell. Caught for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, and he fumbled it. Recovered with a kicking team now. They'll steal possession here.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the 2-point conversion. Well, he had a short field, and he can't get rid of it and goes down. So a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after he's scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake on first down. He'll throw it now. Finds his man. It's Baxter. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First down, looking to throw the football. With sure hands, it's Lee. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws.
Touchdown, Tide. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Will not be brought down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Onto the field. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
33, Texas, 21. Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Now from the 25. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Russell. With the catch, it's Lee. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pulls it in. It's Adams. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The sure hands. It's Lee. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hale. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Graham behind the line. It's Baxter. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. Good pace for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Leaning on the run game here late.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense operating from the pistol. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keeper all the way. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He keeps it on the design run. He's got room to run. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on 4th down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Design quarterback run. Fights through the tackler. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Russell. finds an open target on the left side. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Hale. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's second down and goal now for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass here on second down. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from their 3 on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson Tide.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. But what a play.
Oh, he feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more